The beautiful land on which our school is built has a history stretching back to the beginning of the dreaming. We're privileged to have the use of it now. I would like to acknowledge that this school is on the traditional lands of the Arakwal people of the Bundjalung Nation and pay my deepest respects to elders both past and present, and also those emerging for the future. I acknowledge the contributions of Aboriginal Australians and non-Aboriginal Australians to the education of all children and people on this land and in this part of country. Welcome to Cape Byron Rudolf Steiner School. I'm Nerida and I'm the principal, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our wonderful school. Steiner School is a unique learning place because our education is based on the developmental stages of childhood. So for example, in kindergarten we teach using imitation because young kindergarten children learn everything through imitation. In the primary school, we tap into the rich, imaginative world that opens up for the child of that age. And in the high school, the intellect awakens, and we teach to that. There are some features that are quite unique to a Steiner school. You'll find here that our students call the teachers by their first name. There is a general feeling of respect between students and teachers. You'll also find that we don't have a uniform here at the school. We do have a dress code, but that's about safe play. There's no need for a uniform here. Another feature in this school is right across the school you'll find that the day begins with a morning circle and a verse. From the kindergarten right through to year 12, you'll find the students with their teachers greeting each other to start the day and saying a verse together. Another thing that's really unique about Steiner education is that we treat education as a living art form. Our teachers are constantly looking at their students, asking themselves what do these students need right now, and creating learning experiences that tap into that need and provide for those children right in that moment of time. Our school is located in a very beautiful natural setting. We have a wildlife corridor ringing the school, which is really special, and some of our students have been busy planting trees for koala habitat there. It's a fairly small school environment, but it's filled with beautiful food gardens. We've got a kitchen garden scheme in the primary school and a permaculture and biodynamics program in the high school. There are lots of beautiful trees and green spaces and lots of shaded spaces for people to be in summer as well. It's actually a very beautiful, very held, very nurturing environment. We have a very strong view that we need to be developing the future guardians of the planet, and that has to reflect in the way we operate in this school. We have one of the largest solar arrays in a school in Australia on our Cola, which provides a large amount of our electricity from the sun. We have food gardens right across the school. Our Student Representative Council for the last 2 years have had a real environmental focus. They've introduced recycling programs, and in our last spring fair we're selling beeswax wraps to stop the use of plastic. So we've got a very strong focus on how we walk gently on our planet, and we hope to really show that in everything we do, but also for our students to carry that forward into the future. Our education was developed by Rudolf Steiner around 100 years ago. Rudolf Steiner was a man who devoted his life to the study of the human being as a being of body, soul and spirit. He wanted to develop an education which was about social renewal, an education which was about helping to develop young people who could step out into the world as conscious, creative and capable human beings, able to do the tasks required of them in the world at any given time. It's a really special education that is about a better future for all of us. In our school, like all schools in New South Wales, we are required to teach the New South Wales Educational Standards Authority curriculum. It's the way we teach that curriculum that's different. It's creative, it's imaginative, and it's rhythmical. It works with the child's natural rhythms of the day. So yes, the content is the content and the skills are the skills, but the way we teach it is rich and creative, and we find our students want to learn, they want to be here, they want to engage with it. From time to time people ask us, is Steiner education only for certain types of children? But no, we see all children as creative, artistic, sensitive, academic, all of those things. We teach to the whole child, and we actually really encourage and bring out those aspects of children, the creativity, the academics, all of it. We work with every child as a whole human being. I think our school is really, really successful for a whole range of reasons. I think the philosophy that underpins our education is really hitting the right spot with our students. But I think another really key and important part of the success of this school is the relationships that our teachers have with their students. When we ask our Year 12s when they're leaving, what is the best thing about this school, they say, it's the relationship I have with all of my teachers. I know they care about me. In terms of student numbers, we're unable to grow any bigger than we are. We've been at capacity for quite a number of years. Our local council DA prevents us from getting any bigger. But actually we don't want to be a bigger school. We're a single stream school. It means that we know every single student, every single family really, really well. And that's one of the things we like about our school. We do have waiting lists across the school, but the best chance of getting your child into the school is to, first of all, register that you're interested in enrolling. Go to the enrolment section of our website and register your intention to enrol there. But it's really important that you find out more about the Steiner philosophy and ethos, find out what we're about, make sure this is what you want, and also subscribe to our bulletin. In our bulletin you'll find out about talks and events, festivals and fairs, things that the public can get involved in, where you can come and find out more and be more involved in our school. We see this process of educating children as a partnership between parents and the school and students. So we love you to be involved in your child's education, and that involvement changes over the years. So if your child is in class 1, you might have an opportunity to come and help out with craft. If your child's in the high school, they prefer to wave mum and dad goodbye at the gate if they can, but there are other opportunities, chances to help out with things like our spring fair, chances to get involved with our parents and friends. So there are lots of opportunities. What we really want is parents to engage in their children's education. One of the things we consider really, really important is for parents to regularly attend the parent meetings that we hold. Our teachers get together with each class of parents regularly and talk about what's happening in the school, talk about what's happening in their child's learning, and also there's an opportunity to find out what's needed, what sort of support parents can give to the school and to their child. So we very strongly encourage parents to come along to those meetings and not to miss them. We celebrate festivals every year. They're a really important part of our school calendar. Celebrating and marking the movement of the seasons is a really important part of recognising the rhythms that we all live to every day, every year. And so it's also a chance for our school community to come together, to celebrate together. Our Spring Fair particularly is a wonderful festival where the whole community comes to celebrate with us. But we also celebrate Christmas, we celebrate the Autumn Festival. It's an opportunity for people to really come together. Our Winter Festival is another very, very special and solemn ceremony that marks the shortest day of the year and the returning of the light. It's a beautiful opportunity to celebrate what happens in all of our lives every year. Our school doesn't have any particular religious affiliation. However, we do base our education on a spiritual understanding of the human being, that the human being is a spiritual being. And our students learn about all different religious and spiritual beliefs, and also we embrace all different cultures as well. From time to time we have students coming into our school from a mainstream school or another schooling system. We find they don't have too many problems transitioning into our school. For some students, if they've come from a very big school, it might take a little while to get used to being in a school where they're seen and known. That can take a little bit of getting used to. What we generally find is when students arrive here, the first reaction is they breathe out. They relax and start to learn that learning really is fun and this is a place they want to be. So we don't have too many problems. Because we teach the New South Wales Education Standards Authority curriculum, the curriculum won't be different for them in as much as the content and skills will be the same they will have learned. They won't be advantaged or disadvantaged by coming to our school from another school. Another facet of moving schools we find in the high school particularly is we're getting quite a number of students wanting to come to our school for year 11 and 12. And the comment that we get is, I want to do really well in my HSC, but I also want to be held and supported, and I don't want this to be a stressful experience. And they're choosing us for that reason. They know they can still do well, but it doesn't have to be an earth-shatteringly stressful experience for them. Kate Byron Rudolph Steiner School really is a wonderful place to come and learn. If you are interested in enrolling your child, I encourage you to carefully read our enrolments page on our website and also have a look at the other videos we've produced which give specific information about other areas of the school. Thank you.